What's on YouTube? It's PTT back at it with another Destiny 2 video. Today, guys, we are talking Trials of the 9. We are going to be looking at some weapons. We're going to be looking at a couple of armor pieces. Unfortunately, or very fortunately, whatever way you actually want to look at it, I've been exceptionally lucky with weapons this weekend. I have most of them now. I think I'm only missing like the Pulse, the Fusion, and I think maybe one other. I've done exceptionally well on weapons. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of armor to be able to show you, but to be honest, I'm not too sad about that because I don't personally think the Trials gear actually looks as good, but I am definitely happy to have the weapons. So that is what we're going to cover in this video. We're going to look at all of the loot, and there is an awful lot of it, having gone flawless on 2 characters now. There's an awful lot that I'm going to be able to show off. So yeah, let's go jump straight into it, guys. First up, what I want to do is, here is like my character overhaul. I'm actually going to do a breakdown on how I like to spec and build characters for PvP. Just because I've had an awful lot of questions about, you know, using mods on armors and things like that, you know, for PvP, and how I like to build it versus my build for PvE. So first up, we're going to look at this. This is the hand cannon. This is the Judgment. It dropped me at $2.99. As you can see, I don't even have, you know, legendary kinetic mods that add the 5 damage on it. This is an adaptive frame hand cannon. Actually very nice. It hits like a train. But it's got a little bit of bounce to it, I have to be honest. It has the Steady Hand HCS, it has the True Sight HCS, it has the Hitmark HCS for its sights. It has Slide Shot. Now this is something you will see on all the weapons. It's like a Trials intrinsic trait that's on everything. Sliding partially reloads this weapon's magazine and temporarily boosts range and stability. Some weapons it is good on, some weapons maybe not so much, but we will get to that as we go through. And then we have Opening Shot, improved accuracy and range on the opening shot of attack. Now, like I said, I've played with this weapon for a couple of games, nothing crazy. I preferred my Better Devils, you know, that's just my opinion. If you've got a hand cannon and you like playing hand cannons, I personally would say stick to the Better Devils over this. But if you've got it, have a play for yourself, guys. Let me know. You know, everyone has their own opinion on what's good, what feels good for them, what they can play with and use and things like that. Finally, then, we have Moving Target, increased movement speed and target acquisition when moving while aiming down sight. So, yeah, you know, it's not a bad hand cannon. You know, it's not like I'm going to sit here and say, yeah, this is awful, don't use it. I just personally prefer the Better Devils. And yeah, that's the hand cannon, guys. It's pretty nice. Next then we have this. This is the Prosecutor, okay? And this is an exceptionally nice auto rifle. Like, I have been using this for the past couple of hours, and it is awesome. I love it. Right? We have precision frame, weapons recoil pattern is more predictable vertically. So, you know, you can very easily start aiming mid to high chest and finish up on their head and hold it there and get those headshots, which is very nice. We have chambered compensator, we have corkscrew rifling, and we have polygonal rifling. This obviously changed certain stats. You can change your handling speed, your range, and bits like that. We have slideways. Again, as I said, this seems to be a Trials intrinsic trait. So, yeah, personally, I wish it wasn't there, but it's cool. You know, I think it comes down to your playstyle. If you can get used to using it, then you could always, you know, partially reload weapons with sliding, which I suppose could always come into help to some degree. I'm maining a hunter now, especially for PvP, so for me I've got Shade Step, so it's not that much of a worry. Then we have Tap the Trigger, grants a short period of increased stability and accuracy on initial trigger pull. Then we have Hip Fire Grip, ergonomic grip that increases accuracy and stability when firing from the hip. Again, very, very nice, and guys, it is very much like the Uriel's Grift, which is an absolute beast in PvP at the moment. I'm serious. If you've got either one of these auto rifles and you like auto rifles, use it. Absolute beast. Absolute beast. And guys, you know, on that note, I will of course bring weapon reviews on all of these as I get more of a chance to play through with them. So hang tight, bear with me. I will get to them eventually. This is a swift verdict. This is the Trial Cider. It comes with precision frame, it comes with tactic SAS, target SAS and short specs SAS for its scopes. Again, slide shot. We have threat detector, increased reload speed, stability and handling when enemies are in close proximity, and we have Zen moment. Now guys, like, I am very surprised how many sidearms I actually saw in Trials this weekend. I was not amused to start off with. You know, they're pretty menacing if you're up close, the same as an SMG is. But, you know, if you can keep your range, then you can kind of outweigh them a little bit more. You know, they're not quite as bad as Destiny 1, but it's definitely a weapon type that I wish hadn't returned for Destiny 2, that's for sure. Next then we have this. This is the End. This is the Scout Rifle. This thing looks absolutely amazing. I mean, look at that. absolutely beautiful weapon, I have to be honest here. We have precision frame. Again, the weapon's recoil pattern is more predictable vertically. We have chambered compensator, we have corkscrew rifling, and we have polygonal rifling. Again, a very, very nice weapon here. Again, with the Slideways intrinsic perk, this is on all of the Trials weapons, as I've said. We have auto loading holster. The holstered weapon is automatically reloaded after a short period of time. Basically, guys, this works very similar to the King's Fall weapons, you know, like Cocoon. Put the weapon away, use your other weapon, swap back to it, and you've already got a full mag back in your weapon. Very nice for PvP and for PvE. Next then we have Pulse Monitor, auto reload part of the magazine when wielder is critically wounded. Again, I think this, I think, don't quote me because I don't remember all the weapon talents of Destiny 1, but I think this is very similar to life support. You know, again, not one of the roles that I personally would actively chase after, but it's there. You can't change weapon roles anymore on weapons for D2. It is what it is, guys. It is a very nice scout nonetheless. Moving down to the heavies, then we have a sudden death. This is the shotgun. Again, very, very nice. I actually had montages to do this week as well. Like, we went on some manic sprees, like full team wipes with the shotgun, full team wipes with my auto rifle, my scout rifle. It's been incredible. A stream highlight video will follow at some point in the week, guys, but this thing is a beast. Like, that range on this shotgun is insane. It comes with aggressive frame, so high damage, high recoil. It also fires very, very slowly, but it can shoot people out of the res when they respawn with the overshield, as you will see in the stream highlight video later on in the week. If you got it, guys, and you like shotguns, I seriously recommend using this weapon. Very, very nice. We have a chambered compensator, we have barreled shroud, and we have hammer forged rifling. This obviously increases that range a lot more. As you can see, if we swap it over, you know, the range is really low, and you can see bottom right hand side just how much range it gives this thing. We have a slide shot. Again, I actually leave this on for this one because I can slide around with the power ammo, and we have snapshot, although snapshot could be pretty good, actually. Faster time to aim down sights. Yeah, I might leave that one on, actually. Then we have threat detector. Increase reload speed, stability, and handling when enemies are in close proximity. And again, I'll actually be able to show these talents off when I do weapon reviews, you know, because when it comes to PvP weapons, trials weapons, things like that, I really do like to go into, let's use them, let's try and get all the talent procs, see how they act, see what they're like compared to other weapons, you know, is there a better option than it? And yeah, all of that will come later on down the line, guys, with weapon reviews, so stay tuned for them. And finally, for the weapon side of things at least, we have the long walk. Okay, this has aggressive frame, high damage, high recoil. As you can see in the bottom right hand side, the impact is insanely high, but it does have a very slow rate of fire with 72 RPM and just 3 in the mag. We have chambered compensator, corkscrew rifling, and polygonal rifling. So yeah, again, you can play with a few of these stats, nothing too much. I don't really think it needs any more range. Yeah, I would probably stick with that chambered compensator. We have slide shot, and we have outlaw. Now, I personally actually think I might put outlaw on, looking at that. Again, guys, some of these weapons I've literally only just got, hence why I'm showing them off but not reviewing them, because I don't know how good they are. I think outlaw might be pretty good, actually, if we can land those headshots. Definitely get the faster reload in. And finally here we have quick draw. This weapon can be drawn unbelievably fast. Now, something I do want to go and check in PvP, guys, is this, okay? This down here obviously being the impact bar. I want to know how much impact that has. Like, is it enough to body shot, or does it still need to be a headshot for a one-shot kill? I don't know. I haven't tried. Again, since I come on to Destiny 2, as I've said in previous videos, I'm not a massive fan of sniping anymore. I don't like it. I don't know why I don't like it. It just doesn't feel right to me. But guys, in the comment section down below, let me know if you're a sniper. Do you like sniping in Destiny 2? And 2, do you know whether that much impact is enough to warrant an insta-kill with a body shot? And that, guys, wraps up all the weapons I have so far. Obviously, I'm missing the pulse rifle. What else am I missing? I think I'm missing the fusion rifle and the SMG and the sword rocket launcher. Okay, so there are a few weapons I still need to get, but that is for next week, or if I can level up my third character by tomorrow. And then, guys, we have these two here. These are flawless loot armor pieces. They're the only pieces of armor I got, sadly. We have the hunter's cloak, which I'm gonna be honest is meh. I don't know if I like it, not even with its default shader. It's nice colouring, don't get me wrong, like a full armour set looks very, very nice. I just don't know if I'm a fan of it. You know, I prefer the gear I've got on right now. I think it looks pretty beefly. And we got the Titan mark, although it won't actually show you a preview here. You can see it up here. Again, it looks very cool. It looks better. I actually think that the Titan mark looks better than the Hunter's cloak, which is the first time I think I've ever said a mark looks better than a cloak. But yeah, you know, that's the loot, guys. That's weapons, that's the armor. Of course, there are a few more things you can get from Trials. If you go flawless, you can get this. This is the 9th aura. If we actually sit down here, look, you can see that around our head. It looks very cool. It lets people know that you've gone flawless. If, of course, you're not like me and you don't want to wear your emblem to show the fact of you've gone flawless. It's very similar to the Nightfall Aura, whereas it only lasts until the weekly reset, and then it is gone and you have to acquire it again the following week. We have the You Are Worthy, okay? This emblem you get when you go flawless, and as you can see at the bottom, tracks your flawless Trials of the 9 tickets. Obviously, I've done 2 this week, so it says 2. It will go up next week and the week after, and so on and so forth. It'll be very interesting to see, you know, at the end of Destiny 2, where some of these numbers are. Obviously, there's emblems that track so many different things. You've Gunslinger kills, Night Stalker, depending, you know, there's one for each class. There's one for, like, public events. There's ones here for the Crucible as well and things like that. I love how they've incorporated, you know, emblems into doing all this. It is so cool. But then there is this one here, guys. You get this. I think, if I remember right, this was what you get at 7 wins, but it might have been 5. This one is Chasing Perfection, and it actually tracks your Trials of the 9 wins. So that's not your flawless ones. That's just how many games you have won. And I don't mean the individual rounds in a game. I mean entire games. So, like, you won the 6 rounds, and that's it. You won that game. I've obviously got 25, which I don't think is too bad to say it's only the first weekend, and I've literally not been grinding it. I've literally had today to play it, and a few hours of practicing last night. It's pretty cool. Like I say, I love the way the emblems have gone. I do love the way that the weapons look and feel on. Like I said, I will bring weapon reviews out as I get to play with these a little bit more and see if they're any good. But for now, guys, that is going to wrap it up. That is been my loot from Trials. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. You know, it's definitely something I want to get back into playing all of the time because, yeah, I think Trials is awesome. And on that note, guys, okay, something that I've been talking with my teammates about again today, it's something we did in Destiny 1 for quite a while, and that is actual Trials carries. You know, there's 3 of us. We do carries with other people where we will take you as best we can to the lighthouse. I think we managed to get about 50 or 60 runs off to the lighthouse with people through the lifespan of Destiny 1, which was, you know, super cool. We thoroughly enjoyed doing it. If you want to come and do that, guys, then make sure to come follow me on twitch.tv/P3T3TT. I will, of course, always tweet out when we are doing this. But if you know, the best thing is if you're on actually on Twitch, then you will get a notification that we are, you know, streaming carries for Trials, and then of course you can come and jump in chat, and that is how we do it. You know, we just pull people out of chat. It's like, right, who's here, who wants to come and jump in, and we will do our best over the next couple of years of Destiny 2 to help many of you guys through as we can. Maybe some of you never actually made it to the lighthouse in Destiny 1 and you want to make it in Destiny 2. That's cool. You know, that's what we aim to do. So yeah, come and follow us, guys. As always, I hope you liked the video, found it helpful. If you did, drop a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. That will also enter you into our weekly silver giveaway. But for now, Guardians, as always, thank you very much for watching, and until the next one, I'll catch you all soon.